Hello guys, Insane Punk here. I haven't posted a video in a while, a couple of weeks. I just been real busy with the work, getting ready stuff ready for graduate school, getting applying, interviewing for more another different job, and just been real busy. Haven't had much time to upload videos, but I'm gonna be uploading this video. Uh, I will upload another video tomorrow, possibly in Spanish, just to have a recap of what happened in the Champions League. Today's game, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, and tomorrow, Real Madrid versus Juventus. Um, Today's video is what should Daniel Bryan do with this career? Should he retire? Should he come back as soon as he gets healthy? I'm just going to discuss different ideas, different thoughts I have, and what should happen. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is his health. And just for the sake of entertainment, it's not worth it for him to go risk his life, go risk the fact that he may get injured and may not be able to walk or may not be able to move from the neck down. There's just neck injuries are very serious, and he's a great wrestler. In the Indies, he's amazing. He was one of the best. Really loved this gimmick in the Indies. WWE watered him down. He's still really good. I really like him. Still like him. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in the company right now. But yeah, so he came out on this past Monday Night Raw, and he was talking about just the same thing that happened a year ago when he relinquished the World Heavyweight title. This time he relinquishes the Intercontinental title. And the fans were obviously not happy with it. He looked sad, obviously, because he talked about how the doctor told him he might not be able to wrestle again. And that is true. That wasn't kayfabe. That wasn't just a storyline or anything. No, like that is serious. And hopefully the most important thing is his health. So hopefully he overcomes that and he recovers, whether it's to come back to wrestle, whether it's just for him and his family, his wife. Okay. One of the options would be what he had talked about Monday Night Raw, where he's going to relinquish the title, either get surgery or whatever needs to get done, rehab, and then come back and get back in the title picture, whether it be the Intercontinental or the World Heavyweight. I think his time in the main event it's over for at least for the future, for the foreseeable future. It's over. He doesn't have the size that McMahon wants. He's too short. He always gets ridiculed in commentary by the different announcers, which obviously is Vince McMahon in their ears. Either way, that would be option one, him coming back. But I mean, last time when he came back way too early, because WWE doesn't have that star power to sell pay-per-view buys. Well, mostly it's a network now for people to get the network, and he came back way too early for Royal Rumble just to push sales on the network. And if he's gonna come back like that again, I'd rather not have him come back at all. Like, he should have taken 6 more months, a year or more than what he took off last time, just to have him for sure recover. This time, I would say, if he's gonna go away and then come back to wrestle, this is option one. I would say for him to take a whole year off, 12 months off. Go have surgery, go ahead his rehab, and just spend time with his family. Do a little bit of workouts, obviously, to keep in shape, and do a couple of just workouts, exercise. Nothing damaging nothing that's gonna hurt his neck or anything. I would probably stay away from the wrestling for at least I don't know how long he would need to recover, 8 months, and then start working a little bit, just a little bit light, super light. And then And that 1 year, after 1 year passes, start putting vignettes on Raw or SmackDown of Daniel Bryan coming soon or coming back soon, or and then have that for like a month more, maybe 2 months more. Well, actually, yeah, right before that, after the 12 months, check on him, check how he's doing, and make sure he's ready to go. If not, I will give it another 6 months, a year and a half, and then start running the vignettes. It just depends on how his neck heals, and how he's going with rehab, and how he feels about wrestling, if it's worth the risk at all. So that would be option one, which was talked about in during Raw. Option two would be for him to just retire and take, I would say, just like AJ Lee did. I mean, she retired. She could come back anytime just to get a raw contract. I would think for him to retire, quotation marks. Is, I mean, he could come out of retirement 2-3 years. You know, just go heel, spend time with his family, just do just gym workouts, whatever, cardio, whatever, just to keep in shape. Obviously, be healthy, and then whenever he decides that he's ready, come back and either work the indies, which I would like to see, a much lighter schedule for him, or go back to the E, or any company he wants to go to. That would be option number two. Option number three would be for him to just straight up retire. It all depends if the doctors, what's the risk and the possibility of him not being, him getting seriously injured or possibly something worse. So him just retiring, he already had a great career in the Indies, in the EE. He was World Heavyweight Champion. He main evented WrestleMania. Loved by the fans. He pinned Triple H. He beat Triple H. He beat Randy Orton and Batista in the same night, WrestleMania, to win the World Heavyweight Championship. He beat Evolution in one night, clean, after he was carted off in a gurney or whatever, a stretcher. He was carried off in a stretcher, and so came back, and he even did that spot, whatever, not spot, but that move. Yeah, and so I think that will be the third option for him to just retire. Just hang it up. And then the fourth option would be for him to take that whole year off, recover, back to health, real healthy, and then sign or re-sign with the WWE, but on a super light schedule. Kind of like Brock Lesnar, with the exception that he will be on Monday Night Raws one week yes, 1 week no, something like that, where he's still relevant. Like have him come back and one Raw, for example, he can be in a backstage segment, or have talk about how he's over, just get his emotions out, just talk to the fans, or get an interview done by Renee Young or whoever, it doesn't matter. The next Raw, you come out or the next Raw he could be attacked backstage by someone. Don't show the attack. Show some of the attack where he's like around the floor and they just keep kicking him or punching him or whatever. And then they're like, the one is like, oh, who did it? He's, I don't know, in the hospital. I'm just shooting whatever, just random. Possibilities that could happen. And have him the next show, like he's not on the show because he's in the hospital, he was sent home, whatever. The next time he's back and he's like, he wants to get that revenge. That's already a month. That's already a month of him being on Raw without even him wrestling once. Then he could come back and have a tag team match or a 3-on-3 or a 4-on-4 match on Raw, just to limit his in-ring time and the risk of him getting injured. Have him a 10, 15-minute match, have him be in the ring like 2-3 minutes. That's it. That's another date. Then have him another date, and pretty much only have him wrestle singles matches in during a pay-per-view. Obviously, during Royal Rumble, he could be in the Royal Rumble. He could come in as number 25 to up or whatever. It doesn't have to be there that long. And obviously, during pay-per-views, if it's for the title or something important, he can go out and do what he does best. And that will be the fourth option. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about his health, and we can't be, as fans, be what is it called? We can't just not care about his health and just want him to come back just because of us. We should think about his health and his life. He has a wife, possibly wants to have kids. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, doesn't want to live the rest of his life in a wheelchair, or in something worse maybe. So yeah, that'll be the 4 different ideas I have that he could go with. Obviously, him coming back as soon as he can as soon as he can freaking run or whatever, as soon as he's cleared, I don't think that's a good idea. 6 months or something, that's not a good idea. But anyways, guys, if anybody's watching this video and anybody sees this video, if you like it, hit the like button on the bottom. If you like what I'm talking about, what I bring to the table, I'm gonna be talking about all sports, wrestling mostly, wrestling and soccer, football when the season starts, basketball. I'm gonna start covering some of the playoff games, or just in general talk about the state of the NBA, my favorite players. I will be doing a top 5 video, which would include my top 5 sports teams, my 5 top WWE wrestlers, current WWE wrestlers, my top 5 non-WWE wrestlers, which includes the Indies, TNA, Ring of Honor, and my top 5 wrestlers of all time, and my top 5 video games, my top 5 movies, etc., etc., etc. Just the top of everything. I'll just split it into different sections. We'll see what goes on. But I'm gonna be bringing those videos. But for sure tomorrow, guys, I will upload my recap of the Champions League semifinals and my predictions on the final as soon as we know who's gonna play it. It's Barcelona. We just gotta see who it's against. Could be El Clásico against Real Madrid. We'll see. Anyways, guys, comment in the bottom, comment below which of the 4 options that I provided you think should happen, or you think are gonna happen, or if you have something different idea, something else, comment below. If you like me, subscribe, and that's it. Thank you, guys. See you next time.